Now, let me know if I'm completely just wrong, okay? But one of the most fun things to do in NBA 2K25 is to be a good shot creator. I love the mid-range game. You've seen a little bit of my playstyle before. I think I'm going to start streaming and whatnot. So y'all can help me out become a better, I guess, shot creator. But today we got a small forward build. It's going to come out to be a 2-way, 3-level shot creator, but with the right moves and the right upgrades to your cap breakers, you can easily change the name for this build. All right, so this is something that will pretty much resemble my playstyle. It might not be everybody's cup of tea, and I get that. This is just a template. I just wanted to show you guys this build real quick. All right, so for position, we're going small forward. We're going 6'6". For our weight, we are going 230 pounds. From what I know today in NBA 2K25, I just decided to make all of my builds completely different, okay? So 230, and then for the wingspan, we want a little bit more of a wingspan. So of course that's going to hurt our shooting only a little bit, but we will be able to still shoot them greens, all right? Wingspan 7 feet, okay? 7-foot wingspan on this small forward. Now, when it comes to our close shot, I want to have a 79 here. Excuse me. Driving layup. Now, I guess we can argue in the comment section, but is it true? I don't know. I feel some type of way about this, but I think I agree that driving layup might just be more OP than driving dunk. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down below in the comments. But for driving layup, we're gonna go with a 90, bro. We're gonna go with a 90 driving layup, get some lit layup packages, and just have a blast, bro. Just getting buckets. Driving layup is going to be a 90. We sacrifice completely our driving dunk. So we're gonna have a 50 for our driving dunk here. We don't need any crazy dunk packages. We're cool. Standing dunk. Just to activate some of those weird little cheesy standing dunks that I normally get, we all just want to go for a 45 minimum, but I just went 46 on this build. Post. Now, a lot of people don't really use these post badges like I do, okay? Some people just like to dribble, hide behind screens, shoot. Sometimes I want to get a little freaky deaky in the post, and I feel like the post badges are pretty OP. And they're actually a little cheap. So we went with an 83 for our post control here. And then now it's time to show some love to our shooting ability. For the mid-range, we went with an 89 for our mid-range. Now this build is for cap breakers, so you will be able to get a little crazy with this build later on. But 89 mid-range, our 3-ball is going to be an 80. So yes, you will be looking for that 85 later, but we will be going for an 80 right now. Our free throw is going to be a 70, just in case you want to go to the rec. I play a lot of rec with my guys, so I mean, I would like to have a decent free throw, and a 70 is all that you really need. Pass accuracy, I went with a 71 for the pass accuracy. Ball handle an 82, so we're not just spot ups. We can actually go and create our own shot. And then on top of that, you know, you use a couple of cap breakers, you might be onto a little something. You could be looking at a an ankle assassin of silver, and then of course you got your tier 1+1 badges as well that you get. Well, yeah, your tier 1+1 that you get from the season. So you can do something with that. You really can. Speed with ball, we went with a 75. Now for the defense, we want to be a 2-way player. Now that I know that strength is a lot more important than ever in 2K, we wanted to make sure that we have that. And also one badge that I always want on a taller build. So for our interior, we're going with a 60. So we can actually help with defense in the interior. Perimeter defense, we went with an 84. We just need some pretty solid badges, but other than that, we're pretty good with an 84. We can always get to that 89 if we think we need it. Our steel, we went with the bare minimum that I like to go, and that's of course an 85 for builds, you know, that I'm taking out like this, because we always would like that gold interceptor. Some builds I sacrifice it and I just put it all on perimeter defense. If I can stay in front of you, then I just play defense like that. Defense is not all square button, okay? But to play the passing lanes this year, it would be nice. Blocks, we went with a 74 for our block, okay? This is going to unlock this paint patroller. I have a few lockdown builds without this, and I really wish that I had it on those builds. So I went with at least a bronze paint patroller. If we need to boost it up, we get that tier 2 at level 15 in the season pass. So we're good, all right, we're good. Now, when it comes to the rebounding, we're really not here to rebound. So I went with the bare minimum just to unlock that bronze rebound chaser, which is at 60. For our speed, we went with an 80. We can always do cap breakers on speed and for our agility if needed. So we went with an 80 on both. For our strength, we went 85. Now, the key to playing defense in this year, I feel, is this badge. Immovable enforcer. If you have this badge, you are pretty much a lock, okay? We have it on gold, but with cap breakers, we can touch that Hall of Fame. But if we don't want to use cap breakers on that, excuse me, under the weather a little bit, but if we don't want to use cap breakers on this, that tier 2 +1 badge that we get at level 15 for the season, we can have Hall of Fame. Like, you only need gold, but having the option to have Hall of Fame, amazing. For our vert, we went with an 80 vert. That 80 vert, of course, we want that high flying denier, and then on top of that, we get that aerial wizard. So, you know, we gonna be all right, we gonna be all right. If you are prepared to sacrifice your dunking ability, then this build might just be for you. You like to shoot, you like to create your own shot, you like to, you know, get a little layup, get you a quick 2. That's cool, all right? If you like the meter dunk and flashy, your game is a little bit more flashier than mine, then this build might not be for you. It's just not your cup of tea, and that's okay. It doesn't matter. Like, this build is still a bucket at the end of the day, and then we also left room for cap breakers, so this build can only get better, okay? Takeovers. The only takeovers that I would be looking at would be either bucket, or I would be looking for clinic, honestly. I mean, you can use whatever you want. If you want the brick wall badge, then cool, whatever. If you're like just a spot up or whatever, cool. But if you're trying to get buckets and create your own bucket, I mean, let's see if we get anything with the blur. I don't think we get anything with the blur. The playmaking might not be that high, but bucket, we get the 86 close shot, the 97 drive and layup, and then the 96 mid-range. Amazing, right? Clinic, we get the 97 drive and layup, the 96 mid-range, and then the 87 3 ball. We still get that silky shooter, so we'll be able to create our own shot and just get gross with it. Like, for real, we would just be nasty with it. But let's see what we have shades of real quick. We got Chris Middleton, Steven Jackson, and Paul George, okay? That small forward position is going to be on lock. Not only can we create our own shot, we can spot up, we can drive, we can pretty much do everything, all right? Like, it's lit out here. We can defend the passing lanes, and we can stay on our man. So this is lit. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this build down below in the comments. But this is where it's at for me when it comes to being a two-way, 3-level shot creator, like small forward. The build name will change depending on what you do with the attributes or the cap breakers. So just be mindful, because yes, this build name is very bland and everybody has one, but some of these name changes do be smacking. No, I'm not gonna lie. But if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and smash a like on the video. Hit that comment section up. Let me know your true thoughts about this build? Is it a W? Is it an L? Let me know down below, okay? I will always appreciate some of y'all's feedback, all right? But if you enjoyed this video, then make sure that you do not miss this next video that is popping up on your screen right here, right now. Check it out because it is a banger.